Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Guardians versus Blue Jays Major League Baseball matchup on Monday, August 7th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases or combined purchases of $19 or more. We also now have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club. This one's geared towards larger bettors. Dime bettors are larger. So call the toll-free number, text the number on the website, see if it's for you. Clearly, it's not for everyone, but if you think it might be for you, get in touch with our people. You'll talk to a live person. But anyway, let's get to this one. Guardians taking on the Blue Jays. And pretty interesting matchup. And while both these teams are in the American League, you just don't think of this one as like a pretty common matchup. And geographically, boy, that was a tough one for me today. They're not all that far apart, you know. And the Jays, though, really playing some pretty solid baseball right now. The Guardians not playing very solid baseball, and that is kind of really what does set these teams apart. You know, the Guardians have had more than their share of chances to overtake the Twins in the National League Central, because when it comes to the wild card race, pretty much just too much traffic in between them and being inside the playoff situation. The Blue Jays right now, if the season ended today, they would be the final team in from the American League. But that, you know, they're just a game behind the Astros and a few behind the Rays, so it's not like they can't improve on that position. But winning the American League East is going to be a challenge because, well, they have the Rays that are ahead of them, and then, of course, the Baltimore Orioles, who lead the division, have been playing exceptional baseball this year. So I think, you know, the American League East, like every single other year that I could even remember, the winner doesn't ever win by default. They always have to go out and take it. And I think that, you know, I don't know if the Jays have put themselves in position to do that. I think what we talked about the Jays a lot over the first half of the season, if this is your first video ever watching of mine, well, you missed that part. And what I talked about was the Jays winning a lot of games, even though they weren't playing their best baseball. And I think we just continue to see them do this. It's kind of that next man up mentality. If the front end of the order isn't hitting, the back end of the order hits. If the back end of the order isn't hitting, the front end of the order hits. And when you need that one home run, it doesn't really matter where in the order it comes from, because the Blue Jays have won a lot of those games this season. Meanwhile, for the Guardians, it's been the opposite, where they haven't really gotten the runs coming from anywhere in this lineup. And with Ramirez possibly looking at it squared as suspension in this one, that could be all she wrote for the Guardians. I'm going to take the Blue Jays in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing all your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most, pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.